Call hello, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Akakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, mercy, and blessings to sincere brothers and sisters who are in this thing. I am not a member of Great Millstone yet. I've entered into their labors. As you can see, things are popping off. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is not winking at our BS anymore. The actual truth has gone out into the world. And you see all the things that are popping off. There was another earthquake that happened in St. Vincent, the island of St. Vincent. You had the passing of, I guess what you would call a star, Hollywood star, whatever. But he's a brother now because he knows who he is, and that he ain't suffering, he ain't battling that addiction no more because those things are of the flesh. And also on a good note, in reference to this picture I have up, you had a high level piece of shit eat dirt. By the time he's come back, your ass gonna be a change. So we'll see you then. Anyway, I just want this ain't gonna be long, man. It's really an encouragement thing because I was feeling low in the spirit as well. So I know, if it's me, then other brothers might be too. So if you hear this, I pray that this is edifying to you and that it is something that you need to fuel you. Obviously, fasting and prayer and belief in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is the number one thing, and fear in His name. But sometimes it's just good to hear exhortation. So we're gonna start with Mark 9:24. I'll probably start it. And they brought in. I'll just get to the point, man. So Mark 9:24. Straightway the father of the children cried out and said with tears, Lord, I believe. Help thou my unbelief. And there are times where we get in this flesh and some unbelief gonna creep up. And the devil, his power isn't suggestive. You let these little things fester and they grow. It's like a seed. You allow the right temperature in the soil for that seed to grow, and it's going to germinate and turn into something. And that's not what we want in this thing of we're too close. And overall, we should be praying to hasten this time, and also to pray for the strength and the courage and the spirit for what the implications are for hastening his time, because the sooner it is that he comes back, according to Matthew, Matthew the 24th chapter, the sedition and also in the book of Esdras, second Esdras, of course, all the things that the men should be invading one another, sedition, and regarding not their kings and princes, earthquakes in diverse places. We also know we need to have the crash of the dollar, the financial system. There are so many things that we are going to feel it. But we got to enter into the kingdom with much tribulation. So don't forget that, man. If somebody telling you that you're not, they're lying. Shit is about to hit the fan. It's about to get real. If you don't already feel it, we're going to feel it. So brace for impact, okay? But at the same time, there's balance. Although your flesh may be scared, in the spirit, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, He's got us. And that's why I pulled up the unbelief, because sometimes you can get into your thoughts and you'll feel, is this worth it? Am I in this? What am I in this for? What exactly am I doing? What if it ain't real? What if all of this is, what if we got it wrong? How? Think about all the prophecies that have been written in this book that you've been reading, that you've been studying. Look at how they're happening. So if the bad is going to happen, what makes you think that the good won't? The Lord is not. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is not a liar. You know what I'm saying? I'm preaching to self too. Because these things can get ugly. The battle of the mind is a ugly battle. Fuck it. Oh man, where are we at? Where are we at? Yeah, here we go. This is Isaiah 40 and 30, 31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as an eagle. And remember, the eagle is the highest flying bird. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. So these are the things that are promised to you on the right hand side. But the God of this world is trying to give them to you right now in this corrupt and decrepit body, in this flesh. But according to Jeremiah 31 and 31, we are supposed to get the laws, statutes, and commandments written in our inward parts, given that new body, given a new mind, everything new, and done the right way. Actually, I'm gonna read. We got 41. I'm gonna start at 10. Isaiah 41 and 10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. They shall be as nothing, and they that strive with thee shall perish. Thou shalt seek them, and shalt not find them. Even them that contended with thee, they that war against thee shall be as nothing. So anything that you're going through right now, man, just remember, all of this will be nothing in the near future. And we got to believe that by faith, that in the near future, all of this will be but a distant dream. It'll be like a bad nightmare. Verse 12, thou shalt, oh, yeah. Hold on. Verse 13, fuck it. For I, the Lord thy God, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, Fear not, I will help thee. Fear not, thou worm, Jacob. And you know why we're the worm, because we're at the bottom, pursuant to the curses of Deuteronomy 28, where we would be the tail, and this base animal would be the head. We're in hell right now, but that's about to be flipped up on its head. It'll be your turn to drink of that cup. Twice over, might I add. And ye men of Israel, I will help thee, saith the Lord, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Behold, I will make thee a new, sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and shall make the hills as chaff. Thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away, and the whirlwind shall scatter them, and thou shalt rejoice in the Lord, and shalt glory in the Holy One of Israel, because he is our power. He was our God. Is, not was, is. We're going to go back, man. We're going to take this one back, because there's one of them in Deuteronomy that I want to grab, too. I'll just get straight to the point. Deuteronomy 31 and 6. Be strong and of good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them. For the Lord thy God, he it is that doeth go with thee. Let me reread that. I messed that. Be strong and of good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them. For the Lord thy God, he it is that doth go with thee. He will not fail thee. Let me read that again. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. So just as, those were times of war, this is a time of war, but it's a spiritual war. And that is even in itself an act of mercy, because if it was a physical war, this devil would crush us, because that is his power. That is his blessing. Back to the new, because all this Bible is one. I got it highlighted already. 2:13, 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. There hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able, but will the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. More mercy, more grace. Speaking of grace. Mm-mm-mm. And these scriptures flow together like the best song that you will ever hear. This is the best composed song. This is the new song, the gospel that is being preached. There is no greater song. Where we at? Oh, 2 Corinthians 12, verse 9. And he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for thee. Speaking of grace. For my strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly, therefore, will I rather glory in my infirmities, than the power of Hamashiach may rest upon me. That the power of Hamashiach may rest upon me. So I can. Verse 10. Therefore I will take pleasure in infirmity and reproaches, in necessities, in persecution, in distress, for Hamashiach's sake. When I am weak, then I am strong. Do you see how the Lord's way is higher than our way? Because according to the worldly perspective, it be flipped on its head. But everything here is ass backwards. Everything here is turned upside down. Because it is not like King David said, it is not of his own strength, it is not of our own strength that we overcome. But it is by the strength of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and that strength comes through the faith and belief and the fear of the name, and abiding in love, which is keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, because love has a standard. Love is not just love. I'm going to get a couple more, and then we'll call this one. Let's go back to 1 Corinthians. Can I just do it like this? It seems like it'd be much easier. Act like man, act like man. Right in front of my face. Watch ye, stand fast in the face. Quit you like men, be strong. Let's see what that says. Let's see how that reads in the speaking of, I suggest you read Hebrews 8 through, or read all the book of Hebrews. But let's see how that reads in the NLT. Where are we at? 1 Corinthians 16 and 13. Verse 13. Be on guard, stand firm in the faith, be courageous, be strong, and do everything with love. Okay. Well, in KJV it said be a man. Hey, show yourselves men, right? That's what I was looking for. If you can find one, there's a scripture that actually says, show yourselves men, so find that on your own. In a backwards world where you're supposed to be the opposite. You got something dangling between your legs, but you effeminate as hell. Got the spirit of a woman because your daddy wasn't in the household. And some of us, even I had to beat that. If I couldn't beat it alone, it was through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Yet you inherit the spirit of your mother, and you become effeminate. But we're supposed to show ourselves men in this truth, which again will make you an outcast, will make you stand out. Well, we're not supposed to be friends of this world, right? Let's see. I think that's it, man. I think we're gonna call it on that one. If you happen to see this and you find more scriptures, go ahead and throw them on the comment board, and so others can be edified as well. So with that being said, Kwam Yasharala, blah blah blah.